one of the big things that knocked Gragas out of the meta was the hits that he took to his ultimate in particular, where now there's the channel time of the travel as the ultimate from Jankos in the mid lane. We have not seen that in a while.
It's a good thing that Knight had himself a Courage of the Colossus. He wasn't going to be able to pop it at level 1, but still, if he gets ganked like that again, he'll probably be relying on it.
Yeah, and already he's back in the mid.
Yeah, it's what we talked about earlier on. Let's see, without a flash this time and not a whole lot of mana, Febin was playing the bait game. Knight's going to get dodged out. Oh my goodness, Memento is tagged in to join the party. Picks up first, picks up second. Is he going to live? I think so. To make himself look tasty on the hunt is popped. In comes Jankos, tagging in. It's a 2v3, and they're going to look to equalize. Che a little bit low. Memento gets the blowback, but it's Jankos that's going to find the kill onto Hustlin. Che manages to get out with his life, flashes, heals, everything burned right now, but Memento is not done. Another flash and now a teleport. That'll dissuade Memento for now.
Memento's still Knight and Memento setting up for a possible die.
Oh, there's the curtain call. Okay, on 4, on 2. The tower will not save them for long. Hustlin stepping a little far forward, but he gets the Stranglethorns off, and now Knight is going to get the kill. It looks like another's going Hikyu's way. Quick 1 and 2, but Hustlin nearly bodies it. Okay, let's see if he gets out of this one. Che just appeared right up top, and Nuclear there. Follow. Boomerang Blade coming in. Flax just a little low. I don't see him getting out of this one, and Jankos just kicks him in the face. They're going to try to trade this quick tower. Let's see if Giants can answer back fast enough, but H2k... Yeah, it's one of those cast a curse things. The moment it could happen, we'll see. It's like a standoff in the brush, but I don't think Knight's going to win that one. 2v1, and Febivin comes in, kicks him back, but Memento has tagged his way in. The chains are on. They get one kill. Can they get another? Knight's going to shield. The reverse bait, and a double kill for Memento.
Great response from Giants. Memento one
out of there. See if they can still make their escape. Teleports are flying. They want to make this a party in the bot lane. Memento's going to get shut down by Febivin before it all even begins in earnest. Curtain call's opened up, but Hikyu, will it be enough? Febivin's getting bopped left, right, and center, and Knight takes him down. Odo's going to get hustling. It is a brawl down bottom lane, but dust clears. It ends up being a 2-for-1.
A little bit more control over the map.
What is Flaxus doing right here? I don't know about this one. He's going to get kicked once again under tower. That's not going to save him for very long. He's trying to get something, but the aggro juggle on the tower is just too much. So Jankos claims a kill for himself. They'll get this tower, and H2k...
Going to be a very potent split pusher. But look at H2k trying to set something up right now.
The baits! It was all about the minions. Flaxus, she's going to get himself caught up, and there's nowhere for him to go. The chains were landing, and Febivin gets himself his second kill of the game, but Jankos might follow. Hikyu with a big crit in the mid.
Both teams forcing plays both in the mid and the bottom lane, getting themselves...
So she's got the chains on him right now, and Febivin actually stays a little too long. He gets bopped with the barrel. Shay is going to get knocked into the team, pinballed for a quick kill by Flaxus, and now Odoamne is going to flash, but he's caught, and let's see if he can get away from this one. He turns it right back around, but they get the big blowback. Knight's going to be taken low, but he's got a shield Memento as well. This is a real bruiser of a fight right now, but if Febivin is looking to delete people, it's Jankos that finds one kill. Memento limps out alive. Knight is trying to pick one up. He gets one. Can he get another? Gets Nuclear, but it's Odoamne that gets the Guardian Angel, and now Hikyu's coming in. Odo knows he does not have enough damage left to make this happen. It's a 2-for-4, or 2-for-3. He himself got quite a lot of damage. Let's see if they can get some more out as Jankos gets a kickoff onto Hustlin, and they get a quick 2 deletion. They're looking for more. That's shut down. Nuclear getting some big gold and a double kill there. Looking for Flaxus, who finds himself without a whole lot of allies. Knight trying to get some pot shots in, but that's not happening. And H2k are eyeballing the Baron.
Exquisite engage coming out from H2k as they get a collapse down onto Giants as they look to set up around the Baron. Clean punish will result in H2k transitioning over to this big objective, and this should solidify them a very strong lead if they can secure it.
No smite contestability. It's 20 seconds before Memento comes back up, so H2k can play this one out. Knight's in controlled. Jankos gets the smite on, and Knight was going in to see if he could make a steal happen. The Giants can do, but try to wait this one out. We'll see. It looks like there's some action heading up towards the top side. Nuclear stopped up for a second. They got the Stranglethorns. He flashes. He's got a shield, and they're teleporting up there. Let's see who's catching who. It's Che, who gets deleted by Hikyu, and now Giants might just have the chance to get the fight. Collateral damage. Knight, though, he's the one tanking all of it. Let's see if Odoamne can finish the job here. The cleanse is on. He's slipping away, and H2k have backed off for the time being. It's a 1-for-1 trade as Flaxus had gone down in that fight, and a redemption's going to come in to keep Nuclear and the rest of this team nice and healthy.
H2k still have a minion wave, they still have the Baron, and they're going for a dive.
EQ nearly botted on that one. It was Febivin going towards him, and it's going to be an easy inhibitor take. 34.5 minutes in. H2k, they're not going to take too many risks.
Away from these towers, and they should be able to get themselves another one.
Easy peasy, they polish that one off, and Jankos flashes forward, doesn't actually connect with anything, but Knight is looking for a play right now himself. Stranglethorn's on a ton, but it's not going to knock anybody up. Redemption comes in a little bit later. Giants, Flaxage is going to get melted through by Nuclear. Memento trying for the collateral, but they're just too big, and Febivin finishes the job. Memento's gone down. There goes Hustlin. There goes HQ all the way back to Fountain the short way, and that is going to be the game with a triple kill and a swag Zonians for Febivin. 37 minutes in, H2k take the Nexus and take game one.
We certainly saw a few more kills in this game one than we did earlier on in the day, but it was rough starts for H2k. They definitely didn't quite get the snowball that they initially wanted, and nothing but praise for Memento and his ability to read Jankos and punish him. But it wasn't quite enough. H2k, they got a beautiful pick around the Baron, and that's really where things just opened up for H2k.
Yeah. For Giants, it's a little bit rough, but they got themselves an early game. They got most of a mid-game. It's just not enough to take it out in game two.
Well, H2k, they've drafted themselves a bit of a scaling composition, a lot of pick potential, really good ability to move.
And it's going to be Jankos around the side. Flaxage better keep his flash finger ready, as he does. See if he can get a reverse bait. In comes Memento. Level 3 to level 2 right now. He's going to get the tack sweep on, and they're going to get themselves first blood on the Camille. We're not done yet. Flashing forward, Odo brings the hammer down, and there's just flashes all over the map right now as Febivin is looking to get himself one, and Knight's coming up from River. Can Flaxage survive? He's put in Rune Prison, gets a twisted advance. In comes Knight. It's 1 for 1 more so far, and Knight wants another kill, but he takes a tower shot too far. Febivin will clean him up.
Monumental exhaust from Febivin to keep his top laner alive. But what
things haven't happened yet. Didn't happen last game for a while either. But EQ and Hustlin, they had this really interesting combination in lane. It just hasn't done a whole lot for him yet. Well, we're waiting for those late game fights.
While he will lose a bit of farm and experience, it's not all bad as
Odo's going really deep on this. He takes a tower shot. He did not want to flash, and the sapling touches down. Flaxage is able to get a solo kill up top.
Wow, props to Flaxage for punishing the dive from Odo, and now you actually start to see Giants putting a bit of aggression down bottom.
Yeah, Hustlin, though, he steps forward, he's taking tower shots, in comes Memento around the side, they turn their attention to Shay, and they'll have enough to take him down. It goes Hustlin's way, though. The curtain call is now open, and Hustlin's gonna have to tank for his AD carry. 1 shot, 2 shots, 3, and they flash to get away from them all. Giants, when they play a little bit cocky when they think they have the lead, losing a lot of deaths to ROCCAT in that other game, and it might happen again. Odoamne stuck in the Hex deck, ultimatum, no flash available. Friends are coming, but it's too late. Flaxage with the kill. Really keeping Memento on the back foot, keeping him out of his own jungle.
Just want to say I would take a bullet for you, but can Hustlin take these bullets?
We'll see. 1 shot, that's going to be a second. He opens up a big Stranglethorns, and Hiku with the combo is not enough to get the kill. The plants can't do it. Febivin is limping away. Memento steps right into 3. The execution was not enough.
The bloodlust in his eyes was too strong, and Memento ends up going down.
Memento, though, is looking to secure himself a kill. It's flashed out by Febivin. Jankos coming in for the 2v2. The tax sweep, they turn to Jankos, and he just blows away Memento. Knight flashing, but the party portal is not going to be bringing anybody there. Hustlin turns on in, and we've seen a couple fights like this that just keep high-fiving their way in. Flaxage is going to get bopped out of there, and it is a 1 for none.
Both junglers were around the mid lane waiting for a possible gank, but we may very well see a fight right now.
Oh, flashing in, Flaxage going, and Febivin is going to get taken down. Knight finishes the job with a poke from a soldier. Flaxage still tanking on the back half. The curtain call opens, Stranglethorns dodged away. Jankos getting the finisher onto Flaxage, and Odo knocking them into the wall. Nuclear taking that kill. It's 2 for 1 in the aftermath.
Giants do what they can to try and get something from this fight, and I don't think he can disengage.
Don't think he's getting out of this one. Febivin is tanking tower shots, but not nearly enough. Odo is a bro. He steps in and finishes that one. Jankos, Febivin having a ball this game now. Giants did fire back. Memento stopped up for just a second, but they're going to try to defend on the mid. Knight getting blown away for a second, and Memento throws him in the ultimatum, but he's taken down, and Jankos gets a heal from Nuclear. He's out of there. Curtain call tanked by Flaxage for just a moment, seeing if they can stop this, but Odo is hunting around the side. They're trying to clear this mini wave to see if they can get the siege on. Knight is pretty themselves an outer. It's 2-2. Memento tried to go in for the play on Odoamne, but he was too slippery.
I like the fact that Giants are responding, but now you see Featherman in the bottom lane.
See if he can make the play on the Flaxes. She is gonna get taken down. Febby shreds through his health bar with a little help from Jankos.
This backtracks to what we were talking about earlier on. If Featherman gets too far ahead, who in the side lane is going to be able to deal with him? You can't send Knight because it's very difficult for him to... You have someone like a Rise. Ooh, this isn't.
Hold on a minute. Featherman finding a little more than he bargained for here. It's trying to polish off Memento, but it will not be the case. Memento getting a little revenge. He gets himself another kill. Baron spawning in about 5 seconds, but I don't think either team's in any position to go for it right now. Only 20 minutes into the game, 7-11 in kills.
So a bit of a mistake there from Featherman.
Speaking of, holy moly! Hustlin doing his best New Dawn impression. That Zyra was not tanky enough. A double kill with the collateral damage from Jankos, who is having a hell of a game.
H2k punished the rotation from Giants through their jungle. Bit of a mistake there from Giants, not realizing that they don't have control over their own jungle. And now H2k can try and force this, but...
Wait a minute, Jankos goes deep. He tried to get the pick off on a heat cube, but way too far, and he gives up his life that time around, so that's gonna halt H2k's progress.
A lot of individual mistakes coming out from both teams right now. Featherman overextending in the bottom lane. Giants hustling and Memento not respecting the lack of control they have over their own jungle. And then Jankos just getting too close to the turret, thinking he had more damage than he did.
Yep, so he's gonna have to ponder that one as he goes back to base. The short route. Edge of Night completed for him as well, so do have a lot of damage on this H2k lineup. The Rise scaling up, still sitting on the tier. Che's caught right now. Let's see if Giants can make something happen out of it. Bullet time, Che dodges most of it, but the ultimatum is there, and there is nowhere you can go. Memento is getting another kill now. He's had 2 in the last couple of minutes. This might be what the Camille needs.
Good punish from difference around the map as Memento gets caught.
Oh, the leash is on. Jankos is there. The damage from Memento. There is so much. The curtain call's been opened. Jankos can just take him down, and he does. While Giants were occupied trying to dive this tower, Hiku's gonna get melted through. Flaxus is left for dead. And he might be tanky, but not nearly enough. Maybe he can finish off Nuclear before all said and done. Throws the sapling way too late. It is 3 kills to 1. As they manage to take down Che. Giants, that's a consolation prize for these guys.
Giants are the ones that try to force the fight, but it is H2k that are able to come out on top. The fact that Giants invested so many resources into just diving that tower will result in a teamfight lost and a possible Baron for H2k.
Not a lot they can do to contest this while Memento's still busy on the respawn, and with the smite down, it's official. H2k secure themselves the Baron and a 4K gold lead.
First you send Jankos bot, he knows he can swiftly move up top lane, he exerts a bit of pressure, gets a bit of poke, then he makes his way up top side as now a fight stick kicks off.
Oh, they knock Jankos right into the ultimatum, but Knight nearly gets taken down and the curtain call's opened up. Che's gonna have to flash the last of the damage. Knight is still gonna survive. Protect the president is the name of the game for Giants. They get themselves 1 pick onto Jankos, but Hustlin still dies in the aftermath, and Featherman is unopposed on the top side.
But Giants should be able to defend this. The fact that they were able to find themselves a fight is good as Featherman goes in.
Yeah, Hiku's got to live through that one. Let's see if Memento can tag his way in. Featherman just gets swiped by the tag sweep, but it's not going to be enough to even deter him from continuing this.
Well, right now they actually have no one pushing on mid lane. Which I think is a bit of a mistake because there is an exposed inhibitor. Their priority is on the turret. Here they go.
Okay, curtain call. They're going to try to zone him out. 1-shot dodge. The second's going to connect onto Knight. Hiku taking a lot of damage, and Nuclear says thank you very much. In comes Odo to knock Knight into that tower. He's going to get taken down, shut down by Featherman. The tower just keeps pecking away at the health bars, but it is not enough to deter this H2k squad with only 2 members left and Hustlin bleeding out and trying to hustle his way back to the fountain to heal. This looks like it could be game over right now, right here. Memento trying to keep himself relevant in this fight. The hammer, the windup, the pitch. Odoamne says, stay right where you are.
H2k with the clean fight force to break into their first inhibitor, transition it into their second. They can likely take the third. The question is, do they go for the game end or do they just disengage? I think the safe thing to do is back off.
Yeah, they've gotten most of the base, but they don't need to overcommit. This is Players from the others. I mean, Jankos is a damn good player. Let's see what he's able to do in this fight. This time around, Giants trying to force something to happen. Flaxish is tanking up a lot of damage. So is Otowamne, but he might be the first casualty in this fight. Never mind! Febivin unloads on Giants. That's a quick 3 kills like that. Flaxish is still sticking around, but not for long. Down he goes. That's the ace. That's gonna be the base. What a victory for H2k.
H2k with a massive team fight win, and that should be more than enough for them to close out the game and take the 2-0.
Flashing forward to just finish the job, wait for the minions to march forward, and just get a mana redemption in at the last second to keep themselves nice and healthy. H2k, what a team fight from them, what a victory, and they will close it out in style, 2-0 over Giants Gaming.
Eventually, it looks like right now H2k,
Let the minions do the job, that's
they're
fine.
just gonna wait and give the minions their moment to shine.
I guess even minions deserve the MVP once in a while, so they finish it, and there it goes. 2-0 on the week for H2k. You can't be too mad at even the few mistakes they made.
But we do have to give props to Giants in the way in which they were able to continue fighting, even when they were put in a deficit early on. Remember that you'd consider them down and out after that horrible level 2, level 3 play that happened up in the top lane. Memento got put behind really hard. The Rise had already gotten himself a kill.
Yeah.